What's going on, guys? So we got all-round good guy Tim Lincoln here. He's going to give us a deck profile. He's been doing pretty well with this deck lately, so wanted to showcase it on the channel. So what have we been playing, Tim?
We got the SS2 Gohan, the new one from set 13.
Yeah, set 13.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, good set.
It's a good set, good set. All right, what does it do? Let people know.
So basically, you're essentially playing skillers from your energy for one.
Yeah.
And then you're replacing it in your energy after it comes out.
Yeah.
And then you kind of just, all the cards work around that skillless that you have out.
Yeah.
So if you lose a skillless, it's a bad time.
For sure. So like anything minusing and getting rid of skills is always painful in this deck.
Which is happening a lot at the moment from King Vegeta. But
Unfortunately.
we make do.
Unfortunately. All right, let's get to it. So what have we got in the main?
So basically the main meat of the deck, you run your energy fortification. So basically turn 1 you'll play your skillless in your energy. Turn 2 you'll play that in your energy, tap your skillless, bring it out, and then replace it from the top of your deck. So basically when you put that in your energy, you can play a skillless out. So I'm playing 7. I play 4 of the counters because I'm a bit more defensive minded when I play blue, even though it's already defensive. And I play 3 of the TN because if I want to play it to draw a card for 1 energy, I can do that as well. Once you've got, you know, sometimes it becomes a dead card later on. You don't want too many of them clogging up your hand, but you can play them either as a negate or a draw 1 as well.
For sure.
So
do you find 7 enough, do you think?
You can go 8, and there's another one as well that you can play where you like just look at the top. I think it's 5 or 7 cards, but I find 7 works for me, but you can go 8.
Perfect.
And list space can get pretty tight as well. You don't really want to go too far over 52, 53 cards. Mine's at 51.
Yeah,
but
just to make consistent.
with the skillless, I play 8, kind of 12, but we'll go through that in a sec. So basically, that's what you're charging in your energy turn 1. Pretty much every turn you want to. If you don't have the energy fortification to charge, you just want to charge a skillless, and then you can play it from there. So 8 skillless.
Yeah. Do you usually like hard mold for your skilllesses and your energy fortifications?
Usually, yeah. Usually, I'll try ideal situation. I want to get a unison, skillless, and energy fortification.
Yeah.
Some combination of those. Cool. And then you've got your cards that you kind of play off your skillless. So let's see, what do we got here? Alright, so Janemba Bewitching Blow, I play 3 of them. It's just a good aggressive card that you can play early on in the game. Most people know what it does now. It's, you know, you bounce the skills back to your hand, you get a crit dual attack. But I don't really play any of the other chains, so you kind of just walk it at the end of your turn. So just some free aggression.
Yeah, free aggression off of vanilla.
You can play more of that as well, but I like 3.
Yep.
This guy here, again, you can play 4 of those. You just when you've got a skill set, you can play that, and you can bottom deck on your opponent's 3 or less ignoring barrier.
Yep.
And it's also a blocker, so it's really good against like AOD stuff like that. That revolves around that. And then you got your big boy, your Astonishing Strike, Son Gohan, which turn 4. You put your skillless in your energy, so you end up on 5 energy, and you got this big guy that can restand and clear your opponent's board. So
absolutely bonkers card.
Double attack, pretty much.
Yeah. So do you find 4 is too many, or you always find that you see it too much, or how does it feel?
Yeah, I play the Vegeta super combo, so
oh shit.
I play the Vegeta super combo, so I can bottom deck it if I need to.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can play 3 or 4. I wouldn't run less than 3.
Yeah, that's fair.
4 I like, but I could justify going 3.
Yeah, like that consistency.
Yeah,
for sure.
Then we kind of go into like your counters and whatnot. Actually, we'll do unisons first. We'll do unisons. So I play 6 unisons. So Baby Unison is just amazing with Golden Ape and whatnot. Basically, essentially being able to use it for free.
Yep.
But this one here, I love this card. You know I love this card. So it essentially, you get to bounce 2 of your opponent's cards from their board to their hand, and then you get to basically free play a skillless by negging 1 marker from the unison.
Yeah.
Where are they?
And of course the permanent always is very beneficial on that card too.
Same card in rest mode, where it doesn't take damage. So if your opponent forgets, which not many people here do, but if they forget, you can essentially just
especially this big boy in rest, 30k deadly defender pretty much, unless you're gonna take care of that unison real quick.
Because you play so many Saiyan cards, they're just going to tunnel your unison if that effect is present. I do play 4 of these super combos, so the way that's worded, these essentially become skillless if you can't draw your normal skillless. So essentially I'm playing 12. If you want to think of it that way. And I can always bounce them back to hand with Janemba Bewitching Blow, so I don't lose my super combos.
For sure. You probably never want to, but it's always an option there
It's
as
an
well.
option if you have to do it.
If you
because
need
I
to.
have dead drawn one of the games before, and I couldn't find a skillless, and it was miserable.
Yep.
Even though I play quite a decent amount.
Yep.
6 unisons can possibly be too much, but I like 6.
Yep, that's fair.
It's always
That's
good because
fair.
you can always charge or bottom deck with the super combo.
That's it.
We'll go into the counters. This one here, that's essentially when you're at 3 or less life. It's a free counter, and you get to play skillless with it, and you can only use it basically once per game. So I just chuck one in there because
Yep.
why not?
Yep.
The
best counter.
Save it till last. We got 4 dimension magic.
Yep.
Just you want 4, and the sparking is just amazing.
Yep.
3 Senzu Bean. I don't know about this card. Like I love Senzu Bean. I play in every blue deck that I will play, but sometimes I just wish I didn't have it in this deck. But
Yeah.
it's good against these like little skillless swarm decks at the moment. It does work. So yeah, that's done some good for me. I got the 4 God Sealing Technique.
Yeah.
I could probably drop that to 3 as well if this deck space gets tight, but 4's good.
Yep.
And then your big guy.
Big baby hatch.
Basically, any blue aggro deck, I like having that just because you usually tap out defensively. So
Yep.
love having that.
It's probably one of the best SERs for
Definitely.
this deck, I think.
Definitely,
When you commit to a big play, if you don't close the game, it's always that bit of extra protection on your
Being able to
end.
sit on that. Obviously, it can be countered, but it's still amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
2 Golden Apes,
Yep.
with the baby Unison. So I'll play the Unison depending on the matchup I'm in. If I'm playing against like a very aggressive deck, I might go the baby Unison instead, so I can use this for free and my other counters and whatnot and draw more.
Yep.
But yeah, 2, I like 2. And obviously because it costs 1 energy to combo with, you can always bottom deck with the super combo.
Yep.
And then the last card, I love that as my overwhelm card.
Bit of board clear, always good.
Yeah.
For sure. For
There's
sure.
not really. There's board clear built into the big boss Gohan and the Gogeta Unison, but I like having more against all these little 1-cost swarm decks.
For
so,
sure.
Yeah,
Is there any changes you would make to the deck at all?
always.
Yeah.
I've yet to kind of
Perfect it?
fix the list. You could play
Yep.
more skillless. You could play less of the big 10-cost Gohans.
Yep.
So I'm still trying to find that balance, but
Yep.
it's done very well for me when I've played it.
Awesome.
But like I said, with all these neg red decks at the moment, it's pretty rough.
Yeah, awesome. All right, there we go, guys. Thank you very much, Tim. Remember, if you guys like this content, please subscribe and hit that bell to stay notified whenever we upload, and we'll catch you on the next one, all right?